is Bx6 SBS to Washington Heights Riverside Drive. This stop is Food Center Drive and Terminal. Next stop, Halleck Street and Food Center Drive. This stop is Halleck Street and Food Center Drive. Next stop, Halleck Street and Spofford Avenue. This stop is Halleck Street and Spofford Avenue. Next stop, Hunts Point Avenue and Spofford Avenue. This stop is Hunts Point Avenue and Spofford Avenue. Next stop, Hunts Point Avenue and Seneca Avenue. Transfers available to Bx6. This stop is Hunts Point Avenue and Seneca Avenue. Next stop, Hunts Point Avenue and East 163rd Street. Transfers available to 6th train. Bx5, Bx6 and Bx19. This stop is Hunts Point Avenue and East 163rd Street. Next stop, East 163rd Street and Intervale Avenue. Transfers available to 2 and 5 trains. Bx4, Bx4A and Bx6. This stop is East 163rd Street and Intervale Avenue. Next stop, East 163rd Street and Prospect Avenue. Transfers available to Bx6 and Bx17. This stop is East 163rd Street and Prospect Avenue. Next stop, East 163rd Street and 3rd Avenue. Transfers available to Bx6, Bx13, Bx15, Bx15 Limited and Bx21. This stop is East 163rd Street and 3rd Avenue. Next stop, East 161st Street and Melrose Avenue. Transfers available to Bx6, Bx13, Bx41 and Bx41 SBS. This stop is East 161st Street and Melrose Avenue. Next stop, East 161st Street and Sherman Avenue. Transfers available to Bx6 and Bx13. This stop is East 161st Street and Sherman Avenue. Next stop, East 161st Street and River Avenue. Transfers available to 4 B and D trains. Bx6 and Bx13. This stop is East 161st Street and River Avenue. Next stop, West 155th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Transfers available to C train. M3, Bx6, M100, M101 and M101 Limited. This stop is West 155th Street and Amsterdam Avenue. Next stop, West 157th Street and Edward M. Morgan Place. Transfers available to 1 train. M4, M4 Limited, M5, M5 Limited and Bx6. This stop is West 157th Street and Edward M. Morgan Place. Next stop, Riverside Drive and West 160th Street. This stop is Riverside Drive and West 160th Street. This is Bx6 SBS to Washington Heights Riverside Drive.